Thanks for joining us at Forth Valley TV for another rugby update. Stirling County's fortunes in the Premiership see them with only 2 wins out of 7. So head coach Graeme Young was expecting big things from his team as they play their first British and Irish Cup match yesterday against Neath. Welcome, Graeme. A 40-25 win. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah, really happy. Really big day for Stirling County yesterday. First time that we've been in the British and Irish Cup after qualifying last year. So, I think irrespective of the result, it was going to be a great day for the club anyway. Fair due to the players. We really stepped up a gear and we put in our first 80-minute performance of the season, which was really pleasing. I think in all of our other games that we played, we've had elements where we played really well. We just haven't strung it together for 80 minutes, and yesterday was the first time, and the result befitted the way we played.
Excellent, yeah. So what do you think you can take from this match and put into practice for your Premiership games coming up?
I think the really key elements are the things that we were expecting to get from the game, which was a higher degree of physicality, a higher degree of intensity. You're playing against semi-professional players who are training probably at a slightly different level, training certainly more often than we are, and that then leads to having them at a physical conditioning level that's slightly different. So first thing for us is taking that back. Second thing I think is about playing under more pressure. So against good sides that keep the ball for longer and force you to defend more and play at a quicker pace, so they're putting you under more pressure and more intensity. So certainly playing at a higher level there. And I think probably one of the big things for the guys will be a big lift in confidence. As I said, in all our games we've had elements who've played really well. In every game, we've either fought back to be close, been in the lead, or been neck and neck, and then we've had turning points. A lot of it built around yellow cards or specific decisions that have been made on the park. I think yesterday the guys can take some real heart and real belief in their performance and take that back to the league, which will be really important in 2 weeks' time. Excellent.
So do you take this as kind of some sort of a fight back in terms of the Premiership specifically?
Yeah, I think the important thing is that it's always building. So while we've played 7-1-2, had a draw and got bonus points from other games, it's not where we'd like to be, which is 7th in the league. We want to be in that top 4. Certainly for us, it's about building blocks. And we identified that the 2 weeks of playing Neath and then Bedford this weekend in Bedford were going to be the ideal opportunity for us to build towards the next step of the league. Now that we've played a third in the league and our first game back into it against Melrose in 2 weeks' time. So certainly for the guys, it's stepping stones to improve performance. And every week, that's really what it's about, is trying to get better each week and chip away at it, chip away and make continual improvements, so you get to the stage of putting an 80-minute performance in. And yesterday was great for doing that. We need to take the positives from that forward into the Bedford game and make sure that we go down there and give a good account of ourselves as well, and then leapfrog that into the league.
Excellent, yeah. Graeme, thanks very much for joining me this Sunday evening, and I look forward to catching up with you at some point next week.